So here we are to learn the software testing course. Okay. So first we have to the first my thing was like I want to tell you first of all, first you should be dedicated. Whenever you are dedicated, because here we are to get the job. First to get the job, we have to learn. So learning is one of the first thing, and the second thing was we should follow very everything whatever I say in the class. Okay, if I said you have to prepare this assignment, you have to complete this assignment means you have to complete on time. If you have not completed on time, what happens then? It will be again a problem. Why? Because it will be it will become for a burden for you. Why? There is a lag. What happened? I given you an assignment, you have not completed on that day, and you will think like, okay, tomorrow is next week, anyways Saturday Sunday is coming. Okay, I will do everything on Saturday and Sunday. But here was, you should not do like that. If you are postponing your things, means then you will not get the job on time. That's the first thing. Okay. So the my sincere advice, okay, my suggestion and okay, and advice was, you people have to be learn dedicatively. Okay, you have to pay attention. Whatever the things I taught in the class, you should be very dedicated. Okay, and uh, you have to be very active in the class. It is not like, okay, I'm teaching something and you are just in silent. Whenever I teach my class, okay, you should not like miss. We will have some interactive sessions. Sometimes I will ask some questions in the class itself. Hey, hi, Saujanya. Okay. Hi, Saujanya. Can you hear me?
Hi, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
hi.
able
Yeah,
to
hi.
hear.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
So
morning.
here we are going with the introduction today. Okay, this is because today the first class. So my thing was like, whatever I teach in the class and whatever the assignments I give, you have to complete on time. You should not make any lag. Okay, you should not postpone anything. If you have postponed anything, then you will not get the job on time, because here you people are here to get the job, because our program is for mainly our program is for career gap students and those people who are trying to enter into the IT sector with an experience knowledge or without an experience knowledge. Those people we are only pro we are this is program is for those people those who want experience and knowledge to get into the IT sector. That is here. This is the program for that. So for that one, what you have to do is, what people you have to do is, you have to follow with me very dedicatively. You have to pay more attention. Whenever you pay more attention, then you will get a job on time. Okay. So the thing was, I will teach step by step. Hope you people went with the demo session already. Okay, the first demo. And just I give one more recap of the same thing for today also again. For the first class, just I give you a small recap. Okay. So the thing was, first we are starting with what is software testing, and we'll learn here what is testing and why testing is important. Okay, and what is software testing, and so how software testing is divided, and what is we have two types: manual testing and automation testing. What is manual testing and what is automation testing? What are the tools we use in the automation testing? Okay, other than this testing related, we have to learn one more tool, like it is Jira tool. Here we are learning Jira tool, in the real time because in the real time people are using, because whenever you have any meetings, okay, with the clients you will have the meetings. Okay, you will have the meetings with the clients, then they will use the Jira tool. Here, anyone have idea, ever used Jira tool earlier? Yes.
No, sir.
Tiger and you?
No, sir.
Okay. So Jira tool, see, other than this automation testing tool, this is okay. Manual testing, automation testing, these tools we anyway we learn. Other than this, we have to learn one thing we have to learn is GitHub, GitLab, GitHub, and one more. Why? Because what whoever the developers, okay, you people have to take the code, okay. Why? Because why you have so okay, sir, because in the testing there will be no coding. Why we are talking about coding? That is one of the question for anyone. So my question was, my thing was, while you are learning the automation testing, there you will learn some core Java concepts, very basic concepts you will learn. You will not learn core Java in depth, but you should have some minimum knowledge. What is data, what is variable, what is for loop, what is if conditions, what are the conditions, what are the loops. You have to learn these basic things. Why? Because to understand why, because while we are going into the automation testing, there we will write some minimal code. It's not very easy, not if it is very tough, very minimal code. That was basic things. If you practice 1 or 2 to 3 days, then you will be habituated, because same code and same thing you have to use again and again there in automation testing. So there you will learn, core Java related. Okay, there you will learn core Java related. Why? Because that is the one of the programming language you will learn with the select. So that is the reason we are learning the GitHub. Why? Because why we are learning GitHub? Because GitHub is to store the data. Which data? Code data. Let me share my screen once. Let me share my screen. Please confirm, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So the first I want to show here is like why I'm talking about this tool. You can see GitLab or GitHub something. You can see here GitLab. And one more thing, we have a chat GPT. You know, right? You people, everyone know it, chat GPT. No one is there without knowing chat GPT.
Yes, sir.
So just I will not all here. If you type in the Google also, let me type here what is GitLab. You see, entire software development life cycle they are using it one. Why? Because suppose a developer writes a code where he will store where he will push the code. He will push the code to the GitLab. Okay, he will push the code to the GitLab. See, in simple terms, we will understand here. See here, what they mentioned, GitLab is a platform that help developers manage and collaborate on code. Means what they do, whenever the developer or anyone, whenever they write any code, they will push the code, means they will store that code in this GitLab. That is one. So what you people will do, you people, what you do, you will take the code. You will not write any code. Whatever the code had been written by the developers, that code will be, you people will copy this code to your IDE. Okay. What is IDE? Anyone know what is IDE? Anyone? Who knows? Anyone have idea what is IDE?
No,
IDE.
sir.
Have you
No,
heard
sir.
Eclipse? Eclipse? Have you heard Eclipse? Anyone Eclipse?
Yeah. Yes.
That is called IDE. Visual Studio Code. Anyone heard? That is IDE. Suppose, let me see here. See, IDE software names. You can see this is one of the IDE, Visual Studio Code. IntelliJ IDE now, as of now, this IntelliJ IDE is famous. People are using IntelliJ IDE. Okay, next one is Eclipse. Most people will use this Eclipse and IntelliJ IDE. Visual Studio Code will be used by the front-end developers mostly. We have different type of uh, IDEs. IDE means integrated development. What you will do, you will take the GitLab code. Okay, let me show here. Suppose this is one. You think this is a GitLab code. This is GitLab code. What you people will do, you will get the, whenever you enter into the company, you will get the credentials for this GitLab website. So for suppose, let me go here. If I like it is, what I have to do, if I enter here, see, it will ask for sign in, right? It will ask for sign in. I need to sign in with my own credentials. Okay, I need to sign in with my own credentials. But in the company, whenever you enter into a company, they will provide one credentials, because whenever you continue, they will generate an user ID for you. You will have separate user ID and you will have separate email ID. What you will have? You have email ID and you will have some user ID. You both IDs they will generate, and they will give one password for you. You will use that password, and you can change it for, you can change that password whenever you need it. Okay, so with this use, with that login details, you will log in into the GitLab code. Okay, now after entering the GitLab code, what you will do, you will copy this code. What you will do, you will copy this code. You will copy this code. Where you will copy it? You will copy this into an IDE. You will copy this into one IDE. Okay, so you have to, this is one of the tool GitLab you will learn here. This is the one of the browse, like this is one of the integrated development software IDE. Here, this one you will learn here. And with this, you will learn one more tool. Means other than manual testing and this one, you will learn this one of the thing, that is Jira tool. Jira. In this Jira, what happens whenever you have any client meetings, you will connect here with the client. Okay, here you will connect with the client. Clients meet. Let me write simply clients meet. Okay, here you will learn which one. This is the number one tool GitLab. You will learn what is this ID. Here you will learn the IDE. So here we will go with the IDE here Eclipse. We will go with the IDE Eclipse first, because we have to understand, because Eclipse will be easy to learn first if you understand those things. And whenever we are entering into the IDE, here you will learn how you simply, we cannot copy from GitLab to IDE. How we have to copy here to the IDE, those things also I will, because whenever you are working in the automation testing, you have to copy the code from GitLab to the IDE. So for that, you have to learn this IDE related. And why? And again, one more thing, why we have to learn IDE means, one thing is we have to copy, and whenever we want to perform any activity related automation testing, so there we will use this IDE, because we are learning the Java related code, we will know it. So that is the reason here we will learn this IDE. The first IDE we will learn is Eclipse. After, whenever we habituated with Eclipse, at last, some more after some days, we will go with the IntelliJ. First, because Eclipse will be the basic and it will be easy to learn for you. And here I will tell you the shortcuts, how we have to do that. I will give whole clarity on this GitLab code, how we have to clone and how is. And one more thing, whenever we are copying anything from GitLab ID, there it will ask username, password, access token. What is this access token? What is this username? So you can create your own trial version for the GitLab. Okay, GitLab, and you can use it. You can use that. And one more thing, this Eclipse is free, open source. In the software industry, we will not say it as free. Normally, we will say buy one get one free, like that, right? So, but in the software industry, we will use that, because we have to remind. Remember that terminology is very important while we are entering into the software industry, because we cannot say Eclipse is free. To make you understand, I will use some words like Eclipse is free, but Eclipse is a open source, means it is available. Got it? Open source, it will available. That is my book. So here you will learn GitLab, IDE, and Jira for the clients meet. And one more thing, whenever you, this is not only for the clients meets. Why there will be a clients meet? What happens? Every day they will discuss here. See, whenever here we have client meets, means here everyone will join in this. Here everyone will join. Okay. Who will join? Developers, testers. You know who is developers? Hello? You know any who is developers? Developers is who wrote, who writes the code. Next one, here the people will join, developers will join, and testers, testing team will join. Every, even for the, and I will tell you this terminology, so you will understand. Just make a note, just understand about this. Testing. In the same way, here you will some production support team will be there. Support team will be there. Okay, so these all people will join, these developers, testing team, supporting team, other infra team will be there, DevOps team will be there. These all people will meet here. They will have an half an hour, 1 hour session every day. They will have call, and sometimes suppose in my company currently, right? Every day we will have a call from 6:30 to 8:30. We will have a call from 6:30. Sorry, not 8:30, 6:30 to 7:30 call duration time. In this call, what happens? Everyone will have one task. Suppose, if suppose, let me tell you, suppose if I have some task, okay, suppose if I have my task, okay, suppose if I have my task, okay, what I will do? I will do my task. Okay, I will do my task. After doing my task, what I will do is, whenever I joins this call, here I need to give the update on this task. What was the progress? Today I have done something. Tomorrow again we will have one more call, right? Every day we will have a call from Monday to Friday. So I cannot give same update every day. There should be a progress in our task. Suppose here you have 7 layers of work, 7 steps of work. Suppose you have completed one step today, and second step today, third step today, fourth step today. But you have to give update on the, you have to give the update. You should not give the same update on every day. So the my motive is this Jira tool we will use for the clients meeting. In this, everyone will join. Before that, in this meeting, we will update our task, and we will update our progress of the task in this call duration. Okay. And we have one more terminology since it's like user stories, product owner. We will call them POs. POs will join in the client meets, product owner, Scrum meeting, Scrum call. Here we are saying clients meet. We will not call that one as clients meet. Just for example, to make you understand, I have written this clients meet. I cannot go with the terminology, direct terminology, so that you will get confused. Okay, so here it is the, not the client, it will have a scrum call, we'll call as a scrum call, scrum meeting will say, and we'll who the product owner. Okay, everything we will discuss in this Jira tool. And here we will have some more options, because task, here I have let some people will have a task, and developers will have a bug, who will create bug, what is, everything we will discuss in this Jira tool. Okay, this is about this some basic idea what is this GitLab, So if suppose tomorrow I come in the class, I may ask, hey Saujanya, what is this GitLab? What is it is used? Because we will store the code here. The developers who writes the code, they will push the code to the GitLab. Normally, what we do, we are just using the word copy. There we will not use copy. There we will tell the developer push the code to the GitLab. And what we will do, we are copied the IDE. We will not do copy. We will just what we will do, we will clone it to the IDE. So that is the terminology will be different. Meaning is same, but terminology is different. Okay. Now, before going to that, I want to tell you few things. This is, see, what I am saying, this is all will go into the real time. See, this is the real time scenarios. Suppose the first one. Let me tell you one thing. Here we will have environments. First one is development. Let me write one word, dev. Okay. Just a minute. Let me decrease this for. Okay. Development. Second one is testing. Let me call it as a test. Third one is stage. Fourth one is production. Okay. So here we got something. Okay. Now here you see environments. So we have to know these things because whenever you enter into IT industry, here they will talk dev environment. Here we are giving development. Here we are telling testing. Here we are stage. Here production. But in the IT industry, in the shortcut, they will call dev environment. Here they will call test environment. Stage environment, they will use STG like words. Production will they will prod environment. They will talk in this way. These environment, different types of environments we will do. So, what is the use of this one? So you have to learn, you have to know these things. Why? Because you are the wherever you go, okay, wherever you go, you will be the part of every environment. Testing team is part of every environment. Why? I will tell you. Tester. Okay, tester. So okay. So why I told every environment you are part of, tester is a part of these environments. Let me tell you. Because in the starting, in the development, what people do here, develop first, what they will do, they do the development here. What is development? Suppose you have one application. Let us think you have one application here. In that application, okay, you have one application. Let us think like, what is application? Application means whatever we use, WhatsApp, Facebook, not only these are called Android, the Android applications, they will have some different OS operating system, depends on the operating system. iPhone people will use iOS, Android mobiles. Okay, everyone, whatever the OS might maybe, but we have some applications. Suppose whatever I'm using this MS Paint, it is one application. Here I'm using a browser, that is an application. Here I'm using an MS Word, that is an application. Zoom is an application. So in that way, let us think developers are trying to prepare one messaging app, one messaging app. That messaging app name is some ABC. They're trying to create some ABC app. Okay. Now what they, okay, they have, let us think about what have our done. There will be some meetings before, whenever developers writes the code, they will get approval to whether we need to start work on this creation of app or not. Now that is not needed. That will be taken care by the business analysts and our managers, senior managers, whoever will be there. That will be taken care by the business directors, everyone. Whenever they got confirmation, everything, then it will come to one of the team. Suppose there was a senior manager. Let us think there was some your manager. You will have one manager. This manager, what he will do, senior manager, what he will do, he will connect with you people. Suppose you team member, you have some team members like 7 members. Let us think your team is 7 members. In these 7 members, there are 3 developers, 2 testers. Okay, 3 developers and 2 testers. At other local, we are given 5 7 numbers, right? Okay, 3 testers, developers, and the database related DBA. We will call DBA, database related, because we have these 3 parts, right? Developers will take care here. We developers will take care of code. So whenever they are trying to plan to create an application from the starting, first who will interface? First they will go with the developer. First they will go, next step, who will come into the picture? Developer will come into the picture. Developer will come into the picture. Okay, now what they will do? Okay, developer will come here. Next one is developer will come here, he will write some code. Okay, I'm just giving some inputs for you before entering into the our course. This is important knowledge. Developer, what this developer will do, he will write a code and he will build an application. Till here, testing team will not be interfered, right? No. Now he will write a code. What he will do? He will write a code. He will write a code and he will build an application and builds an application. Okay, that is fine. He build one application. Okay, and he have checked it. He wrote the code. Okay, he wrote the code, and what he done after writing the code, what he will do? He will push this code. He will push this code. Okay, he will push this code. Where he will push this code? He will push this code to the GitLab. He will push this code to the GitLab. He will push the code GitLab. Okay, GitLab or GitHub. Okay, Git. Now let us use for some time Git. You will call simply as Git. Okay, Git. He pushed the code. What he was the terminology? Push. What he had done? Developer wrote a code. He pushed the code to the Git. Now what he will do? Here he will tell to the senior developer will tell to the, here you will have every day will have the meetings here. So developer will tell, hey senior manager, suppose let's me take his name some any name we can take. Let me take one GVK something. So let us take some, his name is GVK. And one more important thing in the software industry, even like our client or even in our colleague or even your friend, suppose let in the meetings they will call by your name. Okay, normally what happens in the non-IT industries, sometimes I heard like in the non-IT industries they will give people, they will call with some respect. Okay, and they will call them like sir and everything, they will use this type of words. But what you have to do is, whenever you are in the IT industry, you should not call anyone like sir. The thing, if anyone, even he was like 60 years, Okay, now suppose you have like 25 years. Suppose you have 25 years and your client is 60 years, and you think that, okay, this guy is elder than me, so I think I should give respect. No, it's not like, because you cannot call him like, okay, so you have to call him by his name itself. Okay, so here my name is, suppose here his name is, senior manager name is GVK. The developer will say, hi GVK, I completed writing the code and I built an application. Okay, I have pushed that code to the Git. Okay, then he will said, okay, that is fine. So the next step, senior manager will, what he will do? Senior manager will do. Senior manager will come here now. Senior manager will come here. What he will tell the senior manager? Senior man, let me, well, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Now where senior manager will come? This GVK will come. GVK senior manager will come here. He will talk with the tester. This, see, everything is going in one meeting. This everything was going in one meeting. This discussion. They want to try one ABC application. They want to build an ABC application. So for that they will have one team, 7 members team. For that one they have written a code and they have built an application. Who is that called? Developer will do that. Then they have pushed the code to the Git. Now the code is in the Git. Now the senior manager will come. He will tell, suppose he will come, he will tell here, hey, testing team. Here he will come to the testing team. He will, where he will come? He will come to the testing team. Okay. He will come to the testing team. Okay, that is fine. He will tell, a testing team, now you have to test the application. You have to test the application. Why he is asking for the testing team to test the application? Because developer has written some code and he built some application. Now he want to test. Now he want to test that application. Suppose, let us think this testing team is not there. Let us think this testing team is not there. Okay, if testing team is not there, what happens? What are the consequences it will face? Suppose I will ask you one thing. You people are using WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp, Instagram. Can you please respond?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Why you are using it? Because it is famous and it will, it is easy to communicate whenever we have some internet, right?
Yes.
Yes. Suppose that application, what are the application you are using today? It is working fine for 7 days. Suppose, let us think. Just I will give a small example here. Suppose you are using one application from 7 days. Okay, 7 days you are using an application. After 7 days, what happens? The application becomes slow. Application becomes slow. Okay, you will think on the first 2 days, okay, it might be that some issue with the, but when after 7 days, whenever you use application, here the rating of application is, let us think, 4.9. That much effective that application was. But later, as the days passed, what happens? It became slow. When it is became slow, what you people will do? You will post and you will give the feedback. If, hey team, whatever the application is worked fine for 7 days, but it's not working now. If those people will respond, that is fine. They will respond, and that is another scenario. But what happens? This application becomes slow day by day. This ratings drops day by day. Some like think as 3.5. Again, days passed, it goes to 2. Okay. Now, whenever anyone comes, you will say, hey, I use this application WhatsApp for communication. You told me. Then what I do? I will go into the Play Store and I will open that application. First, what I will do, I will check the rating of the application, whether this rating is good or not. If I see the rating of 2, what happens? If the rating of 2, what happens? I will think this rating is 2. I think this application is not good. I will not install this application. Why I will not install this application? Because the rating was too low means that performance might not might not be good. That is the reason I was not using it. Okay, what is the relation here? Okay, that is one scenario. Let me, this is one scenario. Okay, another scenario is, suppose you have without testing, you had developed the code, that is working in the system. He released the code, he released the application in the market. Whatever the application we are using in the market now, WhatsApp, everything, those those applications are those applications are related to the production environment. Means production environment means these are those applications which are used by our, as customers, we users, we can say users are customers. We are the users. We are, suppose an application we are using means that is in the production environment. Whatever the application, even in the Chrome or every application, whatever you are trying to access that application, those applications are the production applications. Those applications is in the production environment. Okay, that is called production. Whatever the applications we are using, those are called productions. These developer, without testing these applications, they will release the release this application to the market, means they are, that application is in the production environment. Without testing, if they release, if it is work for some couple of days, after it will not work. Why it will not work? There might be some issues in the applications. At first day you are using some applications, it is fast and okay, but some customers, they are trying to access some tabs or any column, they were not able to access that in that applications. Why? Because there was no proper testing has been done. Suppose, let us take an example. You people will go to some supermarket, right? Supermarket or shopping. Suppose
Yes.
let us shopping. If you want to, first you will see one. Suppose let's you have seen some dress in the market. Okay, that looks good. Your eyes has been attracted to the dress. First you will go to the near to the dress. You think okay, it looks good. Then what you will check? You will check the price. And you will check the price. The price cost is 2000 rupees. You will think, Arey yaar, for this shirt, why it is 2000 rupees? Then what you will do? Next step, you will check the quality or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Just a minute. Okay. So what you will do next? You will check quality, right? So if you people, that quality, you will know that because you are buying this, because you are aware of which cloth is better to good cloth, everything, right? There you will, you know, the reviews, you will see the reviews of that in the mobile, you will go and see the reviews and you will see the reviews and everything. Then what happens? Then only you will decide whether I need to buy that dress or not. Because for 2000 rupees it should be worthable, right? Then only you will buy it. In the same way, what happens if that quality is not good? The quality is not good, then no one will buy it. If it is 2000 rupees, even then finally he had to sell that shirt for 100 rupees or 200 rupees in the another market. Okay, so that is the reason testing team is very important. See, without testing the application, if they release into the market, why we are delivery? Suppose you are joined this course. Why you join this course? To learn something, right? To get a job. To learn something and to get a job. In the same way, whenever a company releases an application into the market, what they will expect? They will expect the revenue from the application. Without profit, no one will work, right? Without profit, no one, everyone needs money. When you are building an application, now we are using WhatsApp, Instagram, everything means that much famous it was. Suppose in after some days, suppose that you people have joined, you have as a tester. After some few days, you will think, no, I have some knowledge, I will work as a developer, and you learn some skills and you developed one applications. After developing an applications, what you will think? You will think, I will release this application in the market. You will collaborate with some people or not, that is different, and you will release that application into the market. After releasing that application, what you will expect? First thing was whether this application was using by people or not, users are using it or not. First you will check it. Okay, then you will think, whenever the you whenever you more users attract your applications, then what happens? You can get the revenue. You can get the revenue. So that is the reason. So without testing, if you release the application into the market, if your luck is good, then it will work fine. If you are in a bad position, then your application will not good, and everything here, the waste of time. Because you will get the money, your companies will get the money from the client, because some client will have some requirement. He has given work with for your company. Your company has taken care of creating an applications, but the output is not as expected. Then this company will not provide money for this. Client will not provide money for this company as expected, and this will company will go into a loss. How the company will get a money? A client will have some requirement, that client will give money to this company. This company will, suppose he got some 1 crore of money, and he will pay some money to you people. Let us think like that. He will pay some money. Suppose if they didn't get expected money here, but the whatever the salary had to provide, he have to provide anyway as per the LPA, but the output was not as expected, then company will go into the loss. So for that scenario, okay, due to that reason, these people has came up with a team called testing team. What this testing team will do? Testing team will check the application, each and everything one by one. Okay, here that is the main reason for the testing team. Why the testing team came in between means, because they need to test the application before entering into the market. This testing team will what now? This testing team will come, and this testing team what they will do? This testing team will copy this code. Okay, now what they will do? They will copy this code to the IDE. Got it? They will copy this code from Git. Okay. After copying the code means after whenever you pull that, you here we will use, here we will use the push, right? Here we will use the word called pull or clone. Terminologies are very important, as I said. Clone. Testing team. After testing team has been cloned, they have cloned the code. Where they will clone the code? They will clone the code to the IDE. Okay, IDE. Please confirm, are you able to understand whatever I'm saying? Hello?
Sir, understand, sir.
Yes,
Able
sir.
to? Okay. So now what happened? After this, testing team will clone the code into the IDE. Okay. And okay. Now why? Here one more question. Here already developer has created an application. Sir, why he need to clone the code? Okay. Okay. Before Okay, here's picture comes. The what the things here is, here the testing team what they will clone the code. Here already developer has created and built an application. Again, why he need to clone the code? I will tell you. First of all, after developing the code, developer whenever he builds an application, first testing will team will test the application. How they will test it means they will test it manually. How they will test it? They will test it manually. Okay. They will test it manually. Okay. How they will test it? Suppose, let me go to the, suppose let us think this is our application. Flipkart is one of our application. First check what we have done. Whenever we will log in into the www.flipkart.com. First step is we have to navigate to this application. We are trying to access this application. First step, I am giving this URL. Sorry, here www dot. Okay, I am able to access the application. Let us think this is your application. Whenever you first you try to access the URL. Okay, that is the first step. Step one is you are trying to access the URL. Second step is, first step is you are trying to access the URL. Next step, second step is you have to log in to the application. You have to check each and how you are doing these all steps. You are doing these all steps. You are doing all these steps by manual. You are logging to the application manually. Okay. And again, you are checking the application each and first what you have done. You have logged in. You have logged in. First one is access URL. Okay. The second step is login page. You have to log in. Click on login. Let us click on login. Here after clicking on login, here you have everything. First step, you are checking, you are trying to access URL. Okay, you are able to access, that is fine. This step got passed. Next step is click on login. Okay, you have logged in, that is passed. Suppose here whenever you are trying to access URL, then you are not able to access. Then the first step got failed. Then what you will do, you will inform the team. You will inform this to the development team by creating a task. You will create some task and you will tell them, you will create some task in in the Jira tool, and you will tell them like we are not able to access URL. Then again development team will work on that, why you are not able to access URL. And again the same way you have to check each and everything manually. Okay, these are the manual process. We have to log into application our own. Here we have to access everything our own. To check every functionality we are checking manually. Okay, now you are fine, you are checking, the testing team has done in the code. But to check this application, no code is needed. Just you are accessing whatever the details given by the application team. You have got some credentials and you logged into that URL, you will access that URL and you logged into that application and you are checking manually. But the next thing is automation. Your client tells, hey, check that application, not manually. That application needs to test as per the automation. Means whatever the process we are doing, now whatever what we doing, we are logging it, we are clicking on login, and again we are click, here we are giving mobile number, everything we are doing. but there should not be any human interaction whenever we start in Eclipse, or whenever we trigger. Then what happens? Automatically it should open the browser, it should take the URL automatically, it should go to the login, and again it should take automatically the username. uh, it should take the username automatically, and and 1 minute, guys. Okay, sorry guys. So it will take care. Means automation, what I told, it will access the URL automatically, it will log in everything, and it will log in automatically, everything it will done. So that is the reason, because no human interaction is needed for that. Okay, so for that, sorry, we are here. For that, we have came into a picture called automation. With automation. Here we are doing the manually. Here we are giving the automation. So to for this automation process, we need this code related tasks. Got it? Why we are using automation? Why we are using manual? It's clear or not? Yeah, this is the whole flow. You will get some requirement from the client, and you see your manager, a senior manager will So this is about the whole flow, application flow, and who is the developer, what developer do, what the testing team will do. Now you got the clarity what testing team will do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is about today's class, guys. So here we will learn GitLab, IDE, Jira, clients, our Jira tool. Okay, and we will learn, and we have not discussed about these environments. I will just tomorrow in the tomorrow's class, just I will give some brief introduction about this, and then we will go into the testing part. So just I have given why testing team is needed, and why testing, that is the reason I have shown you in the graphical representation, so that it will be clear for you. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from our end? Any doubts? So whatever the class today we had, you have clear understanding, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, same time we can join here. Okay. If you have no doubts, it is fine. We can drop here. We can wind up the call. Okay. If any you have any doubts,
Okay,
please
sir.
okay in the WhatsApp, please ping me. Anyway, you have my number, right? You can ping me personally. Just I will post this video in an hour. Okay. And after that, you have just rewatch the video. And if you have any doubts, please ping me in the chat. Okay. And we'll meet tomorrow.
Sure,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
sir.